Hey everybody, it's your girl Takima
And Tiffany.
and today's topic is about the big L word.
Love.
I mean, some of you may have been in love, some of you may not have been in love, some of you may think you're in love and you're really not in love. And we just basically want to you're just love addicted.
But I want to know, how do you know that you're in love? What is love? Is love an emotion or an action? How do you know you truly love someone, or whether you're infatuated with them, or if it's just plain old lust? So that's what we're going to talk about today.
And I think I'll kick it off. Check me out. Prime example. I am so-and-so years old, and I don't know if I'm in love right now. I don't think I am because it just don't feel like it don't feel right. I mean, like, it just doesn't seem right. There's like I just don't feel like I'm in love. And I don't know if I'll ever get to that point when I'm in love with somebody because I don't think I know how to love. I think that I have this kind of thing where I just get so infatuated with an individual and I think that is love and I want it to be love because I really want it to work. And it doesn't work. And it actually ends up messing up a relationship. So you have to be careful, ladies.
But I want people to understand that there's a difference with being in love with someone and having love for them. It's a big difference because you could love someone truly, like, you know, I love him, that's my nigga. If anything happens to him, I'm going to be devastated. And then there's that person that's like, wow, I'm in love. Like, I think that you know you're in love when you can see yourself having a future with this person.
Right.
When you can sit down and say, yeah, you know, maybe 5 years from now we'll still be together, then I think that's when you reach love. But if you're just messing around with somebody, I don't think that you can be messing around with somebody and love them. Well, be in love with them. You can love them, but you don't think you can be in love with them.
Do you think that... So what you're saying is you have to be exclusive with that person in order to be in love. It can't be like a sideline thing.
See, I don't know. That's it's hard to explain.
I feel that, you know what, when us females involve ourselves in relationships that are not exclusive and that's open, we tend to fall a lot easier rather than when they're exclusive and we have that person to ourselves. Mainly because we probably know that person isn't ours. We don't have, that person doesn't have any obligation over us. So it's just like a more urge to just, lock him down.
But I think that's when lust comes into play. I think that or infatuation, I think that you're more infatuated with that person. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe you enjoy it. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out.
I really would appreciate the comments underneath this video because it's so many questions on the
I'm going to look at the definition
of love. Like, I mean, like, you have some girls that just fall in love with a guy after 2-3 days. And then you have that love where it takes years and it takes experience. Like, does love have a time on it? Is it too early to say you love someone?
And then it's that silent love that you love someone, but you never say, I love you. Mm-hmm. And then when you ask them, you love me, they'll be like, you know I love you, but you never said it. So how do I know, you know?
And then, you're right. So basically what we're going to do right now is explain to you the definition of love.
Okay, so Wikipedia defines love as, love is any of a number of emotions related to a sense of strong affection and attachment. So I'm assuming that once you feel attached to someone or you have a strong emotion towards them, that kind of defines love. It also says that the word love can refer to a variety of different feelings, states, and attitudes ranging from generic pleasure, I love that meal, to intense interpersonal attraction, I love my wife. Okay.
I love my wife. Wife.
Are you in love with your wife or do you just love her? That's the question I'm trying to get at here. Right. How do you know when you're in love with someone and you just love them? I'm not going to lie. There's been times where I've said I love you, and now that I look back on it, I cared about you. Mm-hmm. You were a really good friend, I guess. But
it was never love.
Right.
One thing that I have with love, like, what's the difference? If you got love for someone and you love someone, are you willing to do more? Like, the way I feel now with myself, I got lots and lots of love for you, and I would do anything to try to make you happy. But even though I say I would do anything, I won't do anything.
And I think that you can kind of measure love too when you catch yourself, like, you sacrifice your own happiness for this person. You know? Like, you do things that you wouldn't normally do, such as, for example,
deal with the BS.
Right. He has a girlfriend, or she has a boyfriend,
or he's very like he likes to flirt. He's just overly mixy and likes to hang out and party. Like, when you're a strong female, you won't settle for that stubbornness, and you like, no, all the guys I talked to, it was either this or the highway. You know, you can't be with me and out there doing so and so. I need so and so time. You know what I mean? I mean, like, us females, we crave that attention. We love that attention, and I feel that some of these guys nowadays, they take advantage of the fact that, you know, your boys will always be there. Your boys, you have a girl here that's by your side that's willing to ride or die with you, and you rather risk that to go with your boys, and you're listening to your boys, and your boys are not even doing anything with themselves. They don't have anybody. They don't know what it is to have, you know, someone on their side, and that sometimes could mess up the process of love.
But like you said, you think you said making a sacrifice, like, sheesh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's just like sacrifices are being made in relationships every day, whether you're exclusive with someone or not. I made a sacrifice to contact you even though I really didn't want to. My pride was going in. I don't want to be too lovey-dovey because, you know, guys get a little scared.
Oh, like you said, taking advantage. Guys, I've heard guys say that, I don't care, she's still going to be there. I don't care, she's still going to be there. So it makes me think like, wow, do you really love her? If you're going to say that, I hope my boyfriend doesn't say that about me.
It makes a woman, like, how much love do you have for me?
Yeah, if you can...
You leave me here all the time. Like
if you can constantly cheat on me or constantly make me feel disrespected...
That's not love.
I don't think that's love. I think that's just...
love.
I love you, but I'm not in love. Ooh.
That's toleration.
Comfortability. You're comfortable.
Yeah.
You like that person to be around.
And if you really love someone, are you willing to tolerate the ignorance? Like,
and if you love them, don't you think it's fair enough that you set them free and not disrespect them because you love them that much that
you don't want them
that's
to
when
hurt
sacrifice
anymore?
comes to play. You don't want to disrespect or you don't want to hurt that person. To me, that's love. If you could say, you know what, Tiff, I love you, so I can't do this no more. You know, I've been messing around with other girls. But respect it, because if a guy, this is how I see it. A lot of girls get it twisted. Oh, he told me he don't care about me. He don't respect me because he gonna tell me he was cheating on me. Respect it, because a lot of guys won't tell you. If you can sit there and say, you know what, I messed up, and if I can understand if you don't want to be with me, go ahead.
That shows a maturity of the level that you're on, and that really shows that you have love for that person. But when you constantly lie, you have blood on your hands, and I'm looking at it, and you're telling me that's not blood. I mean, like, why? Like, we're not dumb. We're not stupid. Trust your female intuition, ladies.
Yep.
If you feel deep down inside that you're in love with that person, more than likely, feelings is not going to lie. If you got that urge in you that's like, you know, I can't live without him, I need him here, then that's what you need at that moment. But if you have to question that love on a daily basis, it's not love, ladies. It's just pure infatuation. You will get over him.
And we're not only speaking of ladies, you're speaking of men too, because a lot of the times it be those boys that they get sprung. It is what it is. You get sprung.
They're always sprung in the beginning. You know
and you
what?
put your girl on a pedestal until she messes up, and then you see her as normal. Then you put her on this pedestal like, you know what? She can't do nothing wrong. My girl won't cheat on me, but she's human. People mess up. Things happen, and you guys have to understand that.
Yeah.
However, you don't need to be constantly being badgered. Like, you don't need to. You need someone that's constantly disrespecting you, male or female.
I just want to make it very aware. About 90% of the time, you're not in love.
Yep.
It's
infatuation.
Infatuated.
Yep. And
you like what's there at that moment. At that moment, it works for you. But trust me, give it up for a week, and you're going to realize how unimportant it was and how ridiculous you were to even consider it to be love. I mean, like, I thought I was in love, and I found out for myself that it really wasn't. It was just infatuation. It was
many of my past relationships.
I
thought I was in love.
A phase. I've never been in love, and you know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and say like I'm looking for that love. It's gonna come when it wanna come, and
don't
I'm going
rush
to
it.
get
don't
knocked
rush it.
down, guys.
I don't think you can meet a guy and be in love the next month. Sorry.
I think that love takes years. I mean, like, that real love, that
you have to grow accustomed to them as a person, too.
You have to know what he likes, what he dislikes, you know. That's love. Like, me not having to question, I already know what it is. Like, we're out to eat. I already know what you want. You want a steak. You want, my man
you know
likes,
that person in and out. You know, like the back of your hand.
That's the love. Like, that's love. And if you can't, discuss that or have that relationship with your partner, then, you really need to think it over. It's not love.
Yeah, so that's our topic on love. We need some feedback. We really want to know how you guys feel.
Exactly.
And try to help us define the difference between
give us your definition of LOVE. Whatever, you think
LOV.
I'll not make it. E. Look, E. There you go.
Wait, how you do the E and sign E? There you go.
But listen,
E.
Seriously, just give us your definition of LOVE. We're gonna leave it at that. And we have nothing else to say.
I'm Tiffany.
It's your girl Kima. And leave them comments. We greatly appreciate it.
TNT tip.
Later.
Deuces.
That's it. Bye.